Hello students, today we will be going over 4.2, Solving Proportions. This is page 93 in your green packet. Our objective, I can solve proportions. When solving proportions, you are trying to find what value you can replace with the variable to make the two ratios proportionate or equal to each other. Number one, to solve proportions, you do number one, cross multiply. And when I mean cross multiply, that's what I mean by drawing the fish. Like that. Okay, select the two terms equal to each other. Solve the equation. And then check your answer. Okay, so we'll start with number one, 5/6 equals x over 24. So I'm going to first cross multiply or draw my fish like this. Okay, and I say, I follow my line, 5 times 24 equals 6 times x. Okay, then I take my handy dandy calculator and I say 5 times 24 equals 120. So 120 equals 6x. Again, I'm just solving the equation and I divide by 6. Divide by whatever's in front of x. So then I take 120 divided by 6. Again, you want to use your handy dandy calculator. 20. So we say x equals 20. Okay. So to check that, we can say, does 5/6 equal 20 over 24? 5 times 24, 120. 6 times 20, 120. And then you check it that way. Okay. All right, now we're going to go on to number 2. 67 over 24 equals 201 over y. Okay, and I think yours is blank, so make sure you just write a y in there on, oh, it's there, 201 over y. Okay, again, you cross multiply or draw the fish. And again, I try and draw it pretty big so we don't write through the numbers. So I go 67 times y, and I'm going to do it over here, equals 201 times 24. Make sure that doesn't look like a dot because that's times. Okay, so then I take my handy dandy calculator and I go 201 times 24. 4824. So then we have 67y equals 4824. Then we divide by the number in front of y, which is 67. And again, your handy dandy calculator. I left the 4824 on there. Divide by 67. Normally the numbers don't come out this pretty, but this one, exactly 72, that's nice. So y equals 72. Then to check that, we say 67 over 24. Do I need to go down? No, you can see that okay. Does that equal 201 over 72? Now 67 times 72, and this already has 72 in it. I'll clear it out. 67 times 72 equals 4824. And we're going to see if that equals 24 times 201. 4824. So that one checks as well. Okay. Now I'm going to do one trickster problem that's on the back. Okay. Now this one, see, it has m minus 8. It doesn't have just the letter m. So again, we're going to go through our same steps, cross multiply, or what I call the fish. I follow my line, 8 times 10, equal sign in the fish's mouth, 2 times m minus 8. And m minus 8 needs to be in parentheses because we have to distribute the 2 because it has to be 2 times m and 2 times 8, both of those. So then we just solve 8 times 10. And then we use our distributive property. Okay. Now we're going to solve again. Whoops, plus 16, plus 16. So 96 equals 2m. Because those are plus 16, it goes away. Divide by 2. 96 divided by 2, I'm going to say 48. Yep. Equals 48. So then if we plug it back in, 8 over, if m is 48, what's 48 minus 8? So 8 over 48 minus 8, does that equal 2/10? 48 minus 8 is 40. Does that equal 2/10? Okay. 8 times 10, 80. And 2 times 40, 80. So it checks. There's also number 5 that's a little bit like this as well. So just remember, if you have more than one term, that you use parentheses and you have to use the distributive property. Okay, students, you can do the rest of this. You rock.